Hello everybody. In this video I want to actually show you, yeah, we're not in the out in the lawn, this ain't a hightail, but I'm going to show you, talk you through something I end up doing. Yeah, this is my right hand mirror to the goat. It's going to be going to go here really quick. You noticed it's got a mirror in it. See, it's got a mirror in it. You can actually see yourself. There you go. Yeah, Tom knows the camera. Yeah, yeah, it's got a full mirror in it. You can see it looks actually not bad shape. Could have done a little bit better on the very edges, but I mean, it's not really that bad. You want to know how I did it? Well, I could have taken it to, you say, oh, you could take it to a glass shop that'll fix it for you. No, not around here. I've been spending quite a long time hopping from freaking automotive glass shop. The closest place away to it is Warren. I could have probably had it done, maybe. No guarantees. And by the time I go over there to Warren, take this over to get it, see if I can get the glass done on it. I'll have the gas, my time and everything put into it, and maybe not even get the mirror put in. I could have bought a used one for $18, $19 off of eBay. Come on, it didn't make sense to me. But I was bound and determined because I had actually stopped at a bike shop and I said, oh, there's no way you can fix that. No way. And they couldn't match me up with another mirror because this is reverse threads. Now I could have gotten another square mirror and put on. I have a rectangular mirror. I don't need another one. I wanted the round mirrors to match because the right hands, without having, I knew it was going to be cheaper for the left hand mirror to be, instead of being raised by a little vibration dampener or even a riser, it'd be cheaper just to fix this one. And what I ended up doing is I went down to the local hardware store right downtown, picked up 2 pieces of this. This is not glass mirror, this is plexi mirror. And 2 pieces cost me $3.98 plus tax. And what I ended up doing is taking this, had them measure across from outside case to outside case. That way I got the shape, the size I needed for the mirror. Glass mirror. And you see how it fits across there. And what I ended up doing is to protect it, I use painter's tape, blue painter's tape. That way the edges won't break off, and it helps protect it both sides. Now, whenever I did, I marked this front, the mirror side front, and of course the back. That way I knew it while I was cutting it. And what I did is I cut it with the mirror side up. That way, of course, I'm jumping ahead a little bit here. That way it'll be the way it'll be cut is going down with the teeth. And how I cut it out was, well, jumping up a little further, what I end up using to make the circle, I found out my painter's tape roll, the way it is, I mean, you can use a compass, measure out and use compass, but I cheated. I found out my painter's tape, the outside edge from here to here, it fit perfect right into the mirror housing. I mean, it fit beautiful. It was nice and snugged in there, wouldn't move around. And what I did is with the painter's tape on it, on both sides, I put the roll tape right down on it, and I took a pencil, just like this, and I put it straight up, I put up and down on the mirror, on the wrong side of paper, the painter's tape, and then it made a circle. That way, it gave me a little bit of a space, and that would compensate to fit into the rim, into the mirror. Okay. Now you can cut this in many ways. I just happen to have a scroll saw, and I end up cutting it really slow. I chunked it out a little piece, made a circle around for the mirror. I took my time, cut it out, and I also have a peanut grinder. And it has a little, I have a couple, several attachments for it, but a couple of them are barrel sanders. And what I did is I set my air down so it didn't go too fast to burn the plastic, and I put an edge an angled edge around it, and I kept on sizing it up to make sure it was going to fit into the rim. Whenever I got it so it was just on the edges of the rim, like right there and right there, it was just past inside there. I got it perfect, and I got the edges cut out so it wouldn't be too thick inside of the plastic, because this is actually thicker than the original glass. And once I got that all done, I took the painter's tape off, and if you notice, this is a little hazy compared to this. If you didn't know, that's a protective covering on there. Peeled that off, and I took the mirror on it and put the plastic plexiglass on an angle, and I started sliding it in. And all I had left was like around this edge here. And what I ended up doing is I took Old Faithful, I just retired, what was it, last week? The reason I love this knife, I mean, I use it for things that should not be used. It's got a nice thin blade to it. I love this. Too bad I'm cutting back into the, still has a nice sharp edge, but I'm cutting back into the wick here, the thicker parts. But I took Old Faithful and I kind of worked it in really slow, and I didn't leave any marks along here. How slow I worked on here. I leave no marks at all around here. Worked really well. Now what I might want to do is take a little bit of a sealer and go around the very, very edges, just to make sure with to help keep it in whenever the heat gets to it and expands and cold and contracts, and maybe make it all big solid. But it's not loose. It's in there really, really well. It's flush. It's really flush with the top. And the original mirror was not like that. And it's got little holders on the back to keep it forward. I mean, I could have trimmed that back if I wanted to, but I didn't. I wanted it perfectly nice and flush, and it looks really nice. I'm going to clean it up, put it on the goat. Figured I'd put this out there for you guys that maybe you have a broken mirror, you need to replace a mirror. Hey, you know what? These mirrors aren't cheap. I went down to the Kawasaki shop. A replacement mirror that they told me down at the Kawasaki shop for this thing, one mirror was $56. I replaced that mirror and have an extra piece for $3.95 plus tax. A little bit of my time, a little bit of my work, trying to figure out how things will work. Yes, it's a plexiglass. It's a safety plexiglass. It's whenever I fall over, it's not going to shatter like the other one did. I mean, I was surprised how well it shattered. If I break the other side, it's getting this. I've got the piece for it. This is going up in my storage. I like it. I like it very much. This is MuzzleMike, just giving you a little bit of a how-to, maybe explanation, step by step, of how to do this. If you've got any questions, just let me know. You know, you can go down and leave a comment down below, or even PM me. I mean, I'm willing trying to help. I'm thinking about using. I have a contact cement. It's actually works very well for outdoors around here. The climate's. I mean, I've used this before on doing this type of work, and I might do that and put a little bit of sealant around there, or to get yourself a, I mean, there's many sealants on the market, but I'm trying to might just use what I have around. But this is MuzzleMike signing out. Hope you all have a great day. Until the ITL, signing out.